You know, it's funny how some people, they spend years trying to change, and others, they simply step into who they were meant to be all along. Like when you finally remember something, there's always true underneath, even if you hadn't noticed how deeply it had already taken root. You see, there's a story about a man who walked through a forest carrying an old, heavy coat. It was patched with regrets, stitched together with past mistakes. And every time the wind blew, it reminded him of who he'd been. But one day as he walked, he stumbled across a stream, and in that reflection, he saw not the man who'd carried the coat, but the man who'd always been growing underneath. Because deep down, growth happens, whether you notice it or not. Like seeds cracking open in the dark, or muscles strengthening every time you get back up, or even beliefs evolving in the quiet space between thoughts. That is why you've already been becoming. You've already been living the truth that change is inevitable, growth is unstoppable, redemption is unavoidable. And as you consider that, you might remember how possibility works. Like when a person believes that forgiveness is not a transaction but a release. They realise to forgive oneself is to unlock energy trapped in the past. Like breaking chains that are made of nothing but thoughts. You see, every action you've taken to reflect, to learn, to take responsibility, that's proof that you're not your past. You are your actions now. Just like muscles don't remember past weakness. They only respond to current effort. You've already started lifting that weight. So maybe you can imagine what happens when a person believes in their inherent worth, despite the stories they've carried. It's like lighting a lantern in a dark cave. Suddenly the walls that seemed so close disappear, and space, possibility, options appear everywhere, because reality bends to the frame that you bring to it. And you're learning to bring a stronger frame every moment. Think of the person who starts every day asking, what can I contribute? They notice how acts of service don't erase the past, but they build bridges to the future. Just as small bricks build cathedrals, small consistent actions rebuild identity. When those actions are driven by integrity, humility and resilience, that identity becomes unshakable. It's interesting how resilience works, isn't it? Like a tree that bends with the wind, grows strong roots with every storm. And every time you bounce back, every time you breathe through judgment, every time you keep moving forward, you unconsciously strengthen the belief that you're limitless, unstoppable, capable. You probably noticed how people respond differently when someone carries certainty and self-approval. It's not arrogance, it's quiet confidence. Like the deep knowing that I've learned, I've changed, I'm enough. The belief is contagious. It shapes how others treat you, because energy is magnetic. When you act from empathy, understanding others' perspectives, your influence multiplies. Because people follow those who see them. And you're becoming someone who sees deeply, who listens fully, and who communicates with presence, warmth, and authentic power. So now consider this. A person with healthy boundaries, with clear routines, with aligned values, naturally attracts opportunities and repels distractions. It's automatic, effortless, like how gravity doesn't have to try to pull. And you are already setting those boundaries, choosing supportive environments, developing healthy habits, and protecting your energy like a priceless resource. Because when you operate from self-discipline, it doesn't feel like restriction. It feels like freedom. Freedom to create, to connect, to live fully, to express gratitude, and to inspire others through your very presence. Like that person who walks into a room and subtly shifts the entire mood. Not by what they say, but by the calm certainty that they embody. You've met people like that. Now you're realizing you're becoming one of them, because the past, it's just old data. when you're writing new code, an operating system built on forgiveness, growth, empathy, responsibility, resilience, service, contribution, clarity, love, gratitude, detachment, boldness. The truth is, you don't need to figure it all out right now. Your unconscious mind is already running the process. Like how breathing happens without thought. Like how learning happens, even while dreaming. Because deep change happens when you stop trying and simply allow what's already true to become visible. And just like the man by the stream who laid down his old coat, you too step forward lighter, freer, clearer, carrying only what serves you. The belief, the patterns, the identity of a person who's redeemed, transformed and risen. As you notice how easy it feels, you might even wonder when exactly these new beliefs fully installed. Was it a few moments ago? Or perhaps it's still happening now? Or maybe it's always been happening, hasn't it?